now that the NFL offseason is moving into offseason training, I think now is a great time to gauge the 5 NFL quarterbacks I believe have the most improved going into the 2026 NFL season. Before I get into my rankings, a reminder that this is all subjective. So if there's a player you think should or should not have been on this list, please don't take it to heart, as these are my opinions. Now that I said that, let's go ahead and jump straight into this list. In no order, we're going to start off with number 1, Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert is the most overrated quarterback going into this season. And if y'all been watching my channel lately, or if y'all been around for a long time, y'all know that I'm not a fan of Justin Herbert's game. He had an underwhelming performance in the 2026 wild card at New England. He had everybody fooled when the Chargers beat Mahomes and the Chiefs week 1 of the 2025 season. He is currently 0-3 in his postseason career, though he always puts up good stats and highlight plays during the regular season. The question about Justin Herbert being overrated is that he's not a bad quarterback, but rather can Herbert be trusted to lead an offense to victory come postseason. Hopefully a stronger offensive line presence will help Herbert entering year 7, as he was sacked 54 times in the 2025 regular season, making him the 3rd most sacked quarterback that season. Only 1 sack away from tying for first in the NFL with Geno Smith and Cam Ward. Regardless, I need to see better from him before I could put him in the elite quarterback category. He was top 10 in passing yards and passing touchdowns, so clearly he has the talent to make it work. I just need it all to come together for one season where he can at least get 1 playoff win. Number 2, Bryce Young. Bryce Young has shown steady growth game by game in 2025, and he went bang for bang with the league MVP Matthew Stafford not once but twice. The Panthers play in the weakest division in football, with the team that has consistently improved year to year since Young was drafted. I'm expecting Bryce Young to have a breakout year going into his 4th season pro. The Panthers on paper have addressed some key positions on offense with the selections of wide receiver Chris Braswell II and offensive tackle Monroe Freeling in the 2026 draft, in addition to signing Pro Bowler linebacker Devin Lloyd and Jalen Phillips. Carolina looks to have a solid team to compete for playoff contention going into the new season. Another 8-9 season will not convince me that Bryce Young is the long-term solution at quarterback. This team will go as far as Bryce Young will lead them, and his leadership has grown tremendously in the past few seasons. If Young has a down year, or he hasn't made a significant year-to-year leap, there will be some uncomfortable conversations to be had about the Carolina QB. At number 3, I have CJ Stroud, quarterback of the Houston Texans, man. I remember CJ Stroud's rookie year in 2023, genuinely one of the best rookie quarterback seasons of all time. However, Stroud seemed to have peaked his rookie year, as his raw stats and efficiency has dropped significantly in 3 seasons. Stroud was barely able to get over 3K passing yards last season. Granted, he did miss 3 games. It is frustrating to watch CJ Stroud make decisions we know that he shouldn't be making. On top of his regression, he has been blessed with the top 3 defense in the NFL. Stroud has to get back to his 2023 form if the Texans want any shot at being legit contenders in the 2026 NFL season. Remember when Stroud threw 4 interceptions in the divisional round against my Patriots, by the way? All of those turnovers were in the first half of that game, though the result was a 28-16 loss, a score on paper that could have went the other way if Stroud would have taken better care of the ball. Can CJ Stroud bounce back before Houston's championship window closes? We're going to have to see. At number 2, I have Jalen Hurts. I feel like part of the issue with the Eagles' offense was simply how out of sync their offense was. They didn't look like the dominant Super Bowl champions from 2 seasons prior. On the other hand, Jalen Hurts himself has regressed on paper and has not been the same player ever since winning that championship. The Eagles have traded away A.J. Brown to the Patriots. The coaching staff once again witnessed a complete overhaul, with head coach Nick Sirianni replacing former offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo with the former Packers quarterback coach and Sean Manning, among other coaching changes. Now, they still have Saquon Barkley. Devontae Smith is still their wide receiver 1, who just had a 1K receiving yard season and his 3rd 1K season in his 5th, now going on 6-year pro career, at wide receiver 2 for most of his career. Not only that, but Philly has prepared themselves to lose AJ Brown as they loaded up on receiver depth, including the signing of Hollywood Brown via free agency, and drafting the rookie Malachi Lemon. One key thing to add is that ever since Hurts was drafted, he has had a different offensive coordinator every single season he has been in the league. 7 different play callers. I cannot imagine how annoying it is for Hurts to basically learn a new system under different coaches. There's no stability. However, at some point entering year 7, if this offense struggles, and specifically if Jalen Hurts struggles through 2026, do you go about finding a new coordinator again? Or will other players and coaches face the consequences of underperforming with the league's most talented roster? Those are all going to be questions that will be answered coming up soon enough. And the last quarterback that I have on this list, quarterbacks that have the most to prove, the number 1 quarterback gotta be JJ McCarthy. Now, I could have said Kyler Murray, and I will get to him in a second, but my goodness, I feel so bad for Minnesota Vikings fans. Imagine having now Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold on your team. He goes 14-3. Has a breakout season and a career revival, leads Minnesota to a playoff appearance, and the front office goes, yeah, we're going to stick with 9. Even though JJ McCarthy hasn't shown the potential that QBs in the same draft class as him, such as Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, a player that has missed an entire rookie season due to injury, and you throw him into the fire as soon as he gets healthy, and what do? You get mediocrity. Instead of being a perennial playoff contender, the Vikings are now making JJ McCarthy earn his quarterback 1 spot with the signing of 2-time Pro Bowler Kyler Murray. Now, the reason why Kyler Murray is not on this list and JJ is because at least we know what Kyler Murray can offer. He peaked around 2020, 2021, and he has not shown any sign of being able to improve into an elite quarterback. Still a serviceable quarterback for half the team that's in the league, and maybe, just maybe, he can be the next quarterback to have a career renaissance. The pressure is on JJ McCarthy to show that he deserves the quarterback 1 spot. Will he be able to show enough potential to where the Vikings don't give up on him so soon? Like I said earlier, quarterbacks in his draft class had already overlapped him in terms of accolades, stats, and achievements. 2026 will be a huge year for McCarthy's career trajectory. Are there any other quarterbacks you could think of that are on the hot seat that got the most to prove? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk ball. If y'all enjoyed this video, a thumbs up will go a long way towards making videos like this visible. And if you're feeling nice today, a subscribe would be awesome. I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all time. Enjoy the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals, everyone.